In India, 800 million people, more than the entire population of Africa, live on less than $2 a day. India also tops the list of infant and maternal mortality in the world. The American India Foundation, AIF, was created to help catalyze social and economic change in India. Its main vision is to engage, inform, and inspire those passionate about India by building a trusted bridge and secure channel for philanthropic funding from the United States and other regions across the world. To tell us more about the ways AIF is tackling this issue and their upcoming annual gala dinner, we've invited American India Foundation's New England Gala chairs, Santhana, Krishnan, and Farida, Kathawalla. Welcome to Urban Update. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Byron.
More than 800 people in India live on less than $2 a day. That's an eye-opening statistics. How do people react when you tell them about that?
Yeah, it's a huge number. It's actually more than the population of the entire Africa, if you think about it. But India's got a population of close to 1.3 billion, and 70% of the population lives in rural areas. So it's agriculture-based, and they're not influenced by the new economy yet. So they don't have access to healthcare, and that's why the American India Foundation was formed. To help them.
Now, let's talk a little more about India's high infant and maternal mortality rates. I guess, why does India have the highest mortality rates in the world?
So Byron, because again, like I said, 70% of the population is in rural areas, so they don't have access to hospitals. So 25% of the maternal and newborn mortality in the world is in India. Mm-hmm. There's around 750,000 deaths of newborn babies because they don't have proper healthcare access, and because they are in these rural areas, and around 45,000 deaths of mothers during pregnancy. So it's a huge number, and that's why we are highlighting the program Mansi this year at the American India Foundation Gala.
Now, did you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how exactly does the American India Foundation help, and what's being done to tackle these issues?
So basically, the key issues we are trying to tackle are livelihoods, because creating jobs for training people in India so they can get jobs. Education is another area. There are programs like Digital Equalizer. Then there's Mansi, Mothers and Newborn Survival Initiative, which
Women's Empowerment.
Women's Empowerment, and so the problems are the scale of which the problems. Like I said, the number of 750,000 deaths, it's very huge. So what American India Foundation does is all about scaling these programs, which has worked in different regions across the country.
Now you've got the Maternal and Newborn Survival Initiative. Tell me a little bit more about what that's all about.
Basically the program, what we do is we partner with public and private sectors in India, and what that program does, we train local people to become health workers. So the main focus is to provide continuous care to the newborns and their mothers, and that's how and it could be as simple as just regulating babies' temperatures, providing a warm blanket, and it could be as complicated as delivering the baby, because sometimes there's no transportation and hospital facilities for the mother to deliver the baby.
Now, I know you've got a big, the annual American India Foundation Gala is right around the corner. Yeah. What can you tell us about that?
Oh, we are really excited. This is our 10th year celebration. So we've been a decade in Boston. It's on March 26th at the Boston Park Plaza. Mm-hmm. And our focus this year too is Mansi, which is all our fundraising efforts are going to go to that program. And we're very excited about that.
Wow. Now, who can, I guess, you want everybody to participate, not just Indian Americans? Or?
Yes, I mean, there's, both Americans, Indians, and corporates and foundations really attend this event. And it's open to everybody. This year we are almost full because we've had overwhelming support from the community here. And normally we also honor philanthropist or entrepreneur in this area. And this year we're honoring three people. One is Jit Saxena, who's an entrepreneur and a philanthropist who had many companies in this area, and Raj Sharma and Nalini Sharma, who started the American India Foundation in Boston.
What was the impetus behind forming the American India Foundation, and I guess, how has it changed over the years?
So it came together because in 2001 there was an earthquake, major earthquake in India, and at that time President Clinton and the Indian Prime Minister Vajpayee saw an opportunity to create a philanthropic platform, primarily to bridge the gap between the two large democracies in the world and focus on the social and economic changes in India. And that's how it came together. And since then, since we founded, we've raised over $100 million for causes and impacted over 2.5 million lives in India, working with around 250 NGOs on the ground in various programs.
And we are partnered with the Clinton Foundation, so we even actually send fellows to the areas for projects.
Okay, all right. Now, talk about the gala a little bit more, and what your goals, what you're hoping to achieve from the gala.
So our gala is our signature event. To focus on all the programs that AIF has achieved through the year. So we bring our, the whole community together to fundraise, to enjoy, to celebrate what we've achieved, and to make sure that our programs keep continuing on so we can make an impact in India.
And how can people contribute to the initiative in the gala?
You can go to www.aif.org/donate, and you can contribute there. And we also will be having future events that they can participate also. So if you go to our website, all the information will be there.
Do you find that, I guess, you get a lot of support from Indian Americans? Is there a desire to give back to your country?
I mean, I can just talk for myself because I did grow up in India, and I've been successful. We've been here for a long time, and cannot forget your roots. So the idea of, and when you know that you're saving one mother and one child just through a small donation, there's no, there's not much to say after that.
And Santhana, what are your thoughts about that? Being a successful, Indian American, talk to me about, I guess, the energy, all the Indian Americans, successful Indian Americans who are giving back to their homeland where their families and relatives are.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Farida mentioned, I think, we always, we're never going to go back, but we're always trying to figure out how to help our motherland. And the connection is there. We go for business there. We visit families, and this is a great way. I mean, just like Farida said, it's $25 to save a mother and a child. So it's very compelling not to do anything about it.
Okay, and we'll leave it right there. Santhana Krishnan and Farida Kathawalla, thank you both for coming in. Good luck with the gala, and good luck with in your mission of helping those back in your native land.
Thank you, Byron, for having us. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's it for this edition of Urban Update. For all of us here at Urban Update, I'm Byron Barnett. Have a great Sunday, everyone.